Welcome back with the mead here, the 10 gallons of mead. We're going to transfer it to secondary after 15 days. We're time to go out and get it into another carboy here. So I'll clean my bubbler there. This is the one that started out at 1.145. It's up there. So what we're going to do is get a sample on the hydrometer here. And take my bubbler out first, like we know in beer, we don't get a suck back. And let's get, let's see if the camera's going to pick this up. This is the mead. It's going to orange blossom mead. I just want to float the hydrometer. I don't want to, of course I'm going to drink this, I know I am. And there we go, we're floating. It's in batch number 1. Got a lot of foam in there. A lot of foam. So we're going to let that sit. You can see the foam in there. We're going to let that sit. We'll take a reading later, but once the foam dissipates. But we're going to go right off into the secondary fermenter here. The carboy will show you how that goes here, how that works. I'm going to sanitize this hose. Stick it on the spigot. Ooh, that fits real loose. Not happy with that hose. I should be using my other one. And we need to put in, well, I hope that don't come off. I better stand here and hold it. Forgot to say, we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of yeast nutrient. Just to keep this thing going. Can't wait to get a reading on this. Off we go with the transfer to secondary. We put a little bit of yeast nutrient in here. And off she goes. We hope that hose doesn't come off, like I said before. Bubbler in there. And we'll see more fermentation coming off of that real fast. So what we want to do is read the sample. Let's see what we can see out of here. I'm going to sit down and read it. I got a good guess. I told the wife. We're at 1040. I'm going to write that down. That's batch number 1. It started at the high. That started at 1.145. Wow. So 1040. Let's make sure we understand this. Batch number 1. Is now what I say 1.040. She's fermenting nicely. 1.040 from 1.145. She's come down a lot. Let's see what the alcohol content of that is. 1.145 minus 1.040 equals times 1. I forgot the formula. It's on my sheet here. 131.25. She's at 13.78% alcohol right now. She's already at 13, almost 14%. She's going to ferment on down. She's bubbling away. We're going to have to rack the other one shortly. She's looking good. So I'm going to actually write that down. 13.7. 13.78. ABV on the first batch. And I need room to put the second batch next to it here for the first racking. So we'll get back to you and let you know what that one is. But taste test on this mead first. Why wouldn't I? I don't have to film myself. Oh, you smell it. You smell the alcohol. Mm-hmm. Oh, it smells great. I gotta go give the wife a taste of this. So, wow. I could shut it down here right now and call it a beautiful orange tasting, very sweet mead. But we're gonna let it ferment to a drier stage. Oh, that is delicious. I gotta go give the wife a taste of this. Ooh, the alcohol burn instantly. Yeah, 13.7% already, and she's not done. Okay, on the second batch that we brewed on the same day, that came in at 1.115, 40 points lower than this one here, where the Lord is protecting already. You got the good Lord protecting this mead. She's already started off in the fermentation. She's starting to bubble again. So what we're going to do is we sanitize the spigot. We're going to get a reading on this one. See how it compares to the other one. Why wouldn't I? So here we go. 13% on that on the first one. Just want to make this hydrometer float. I don't want to waste all this mead. I'm going to drink it. Oh boy. I can see already this one has fermented a lot higher and faster and more. So we'll let this sample sit, and we'll sanitize the spigot one more time. Bubblers out. Everything's sanitized. Batch number 2 at 1115 off to the secondary. Carboy. We'll get a reading on that shortly. She's in the test tube up there, if that's what you want to call it, the flask. And I think this one fermented a little lower, faster. Let's just make sure that hose don't fall off, or I'll be in a world of trouble. What we want to do is put a little bit more yeast energizer in here like we did with the other one. The spoon has been sanitized already. Well, I'm going to sanitize it again. There. Spoon is sanitized. We want 1 spoonful back in here. Oh! That'll work. A little bit more because that's stuck to the side there. Some on the hose. So we'll let this transfer nicely here. And then we'll get back to you, I think. Hasn't happened to me in a long time. We actually plugged on the, I would have thought the other one would have plugged, being a heavier concentrate of honey. But this is coming out so slow, it might as well have stopped. Yeah, we're not going to blow in there. We can't do that, so we're just going to have to kind of shake it and get it to flow here. Whether we pick up more yeast or not, she's just not going. Yeah. Well, there's something for you. Never seen that before. She's draining, but it is going so slow. It'll probably take till tomorrow to finish this. Wow. In the meantime, I'm going to cover this carboy with something. This is ridiculous. And the answer to that stuck tubing was not blowing in there or sucking on it. Was simply grabbing this end, holding it on here, make sure it doesn't come off, and moving it up and down here to cause a little suction in the hose in here. And she totally cleared the plug up here at the nozzle, and now it's flowing at full speed again. So yeah, you just make sure it don't come off, but grab the hose and move it up and down like a siphoning. It'll cause a little back pressure in the hose. It'll blow a little air up in there from in here, and she'll blow that clot out, and she'll flow free again. And that's exactly what she's doing. Okay, there's the other mead transferred. We got to get her dress on there, though. Keep her out of the light is another main thing. So after 15 days, we went to secondary on both of them. And dress her up, keep her out of the light. And now we're going to get a reading on what this came in at. The gauge has settled down. Give her a little spin. We did put yeast energizer in that one also. So here we're getting a lot better. We're at 10. Looks like 10-14. 10, 12. And if it comes around one more time for me here, I'll be able to get a good reading on it. It's coming slowly. This one looks to be, whatever gets here, 10, 14. All right, let's get that written down. Let's see, number 2.014. That's fermenting really nicely. So we'll do the math on that one now. That's probably a little bit stronger than the other one. Still can't get my flashlight to go off here. This is going to be a pain in my canoes. So, calculator, 1.115 minus 1.014 equals, take that times 131.25. Alcohol content on this one is 13.25 already. Woohoo! A little bit lower than the other one. 13.25. That's racking number 1 after 15 days. So now we're going to get a sample on that one also. I expect it to taste identical to the other one. A difference of 0.50 points at a alcoholic beverage. Okay. You taste the alcohol in it. So we got both of them in the carboy there, and they're starting to bubble away again, so we'll let it go. We'll show you next time we rack it. That's after 15 days. All right, here's the first fermenter opened. And what she looks like inside there, not too bad. It's not like beer. You don't see that much trub in there. I could filter this and drink it, but I got enough of it, so that's what she looks like. Not like beer, where you get a lot of the trub. We'll see some more in the secondary settle out, but that's just the way she goes. But not too bad. Got the good Lord Jesus protecting the mead. And this is after 1 week today of racking it in the secondary. She's still bubbling away. I'm using my flashlight, that's why you see a shadow here. And she's still going good, along with the other one over here. She's still bubbling nicely. We'll take the dress off here and try to show you. Let's see if the camera picks up the bubbles. This is after 1 week of racking it. And she's still going good. She's still doing really nice. You don't know if the camera's picking any of that up. But yeah, 1.145 she started at. Just 1 week ago when we racked it, we got it down to 1.140. Let's see. Here's my mead sheet here. She went down to 1.140, and the other one down to 1.14, 1.104. So they're going to be strong. This one's already at 13.78%, and the other one is at 13.25%. So they're going to be good. Why wouldn't they? Put the dress back on here. Keep it out of the light. Keep her in the dark. And she'll be a good mead when they're done. But I let my mead sit for quite some time, 6 months, before she goes to bottling. I might make another good thumbnail. Maybe not. But she's they're both still gurgling away nicely.